everyone, it's Michalkow here, and I want to give you guys some real basic drum lessons today. So this might be good for you guys that are just starting out, or for some guys that are getting into some teaching and you want to teach some students how to play some basic beats. So let's start off with the very first drum beat that's actually in my Total Rock Drummer book by Alfred, and also every beat that I get my students first playing. Okay. Now we can all count to 4, hopefully. We're going to take the right hand and play on the hi-hat 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you want to continue to recycle that, so we're always going to count to 4 and start over again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Easy enough, right? Let's take our left hand and add it to the snare drum on beats 2 and 4 being played at the same time as the hi-hat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pretty easy, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to take the bass drum foot and play him on the 1 and 3 while we do what we just did. Sounds like this. I'll do it really slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, So the hi-hat in this case is continuing to play continuous quarter notes, 1, 2, 3, 4. I was just speeding it up. Don't do that while you're playing a song. The band will learn to hate you. So learn this beat at various tempos. You play it too slow, it's kind of boring, you know. I wouldn't say that's a really realistic drum beat. You want to speed that up a little bit so it gets into, you know, like if you're going to join a polka band. For all you guys that have like a dream to play in a polka band, hey, that's the beat you're going to play. If you want to get into a little bit more hard, edgy rock or punk rock, maybe a little bit faster, 1, 2, 3, 4. We can play it even faster, sort of show tunes, you know, Broadway musicals. You loosen the hi-hat a little bit, you're going to get this real sloshy, bit of a heavier sound. But just make sure, guys, if you are going to play this basic beat, do practice with a metronome, because it's very crucial to keep that in time. It's very easy to slow that down, and the band's going to start to drag, and that's never any good for anybody. Anyway, so that's like basic drum beat number 1, okay? And the next one I'm going to show you is a basic 8th note rock beat, okay? Now 8th notes are quarter notes times 2. Quarter notes being 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Simple math. Yeah, I know. Leave your comments. What we're going to do, instead of counting to 8, is we're going to subdivide the quarter note into 2 parts. 1, and then add the word and, or the note and. 1 and, 2 and, 3 and, 4 and. Gives us 8 notes in total. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Very common in all kinds of radio rock, AC/DC, you know, very typical straight ahead 8th note rock is based on this beat I'm about to show you, okay? So we're going to start off with going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Much like we did in the quarter note beat, I want to add the snare drum to the left hand. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay? You with me so far? Awesome. Let's add the bass drum to 1 and 3. You'll recognize this beat from, you know, Back in Black, Billie Jean, lots and lots of typical straight ahead 8th note rock beats. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and a little faster. So, cool beat. I mean, it's very usable. You'll use it all the time. One thing some of you guys may notice is, if you were paying really close attention, maybe some of you guys have been playing a little bit longer, is my hi-hat wasn't just chugging along with eighth notes playing one sound, one dynamic sound. Meaning I wasn't just playing with the shoulder of the stick going. You might have noticed I was going. I mean, that is a little bit more of sort of an intermediate concept for a lot of drummers. I mean, you can start this off just by playing with the tip of the stick. Or to get a little bit more of an aggressive, louder sound, play with the shoulder. This is how you get your sticks chewed up on the end here. A lot of people go, how do you get your sticks so chewed up? It's generally hitting crash cymbals and splashes, and of course playing the shoulder on the hi-hat. So it's a different dynamic, a little bit louder, but still very one-dimensional. Okay, so I've got two different dynamics. The tip of the stick, and the shoulder. What I'm going to do now is we're going to add the shoulder to the quarter notes and play the tip on the ands. A little bit more of a thought process is happening here, because we've got to sort of think about getting this nice groove happening on the hi-hat. One and. So now I've got loud, soft. One and two and three and four and one and two, three and four and one and two and three and four. So now I've got this nice sort of feel. Chap, chap, chap. You can actually see the hi-hat moving on the quarter note. Not so much on the eighth note. Shoulder. Tip. So practice that, it's pretty interesting. Now the one I want to show you guys, it's a little bit more advanced. I mean, not saying really advanced, just a little more advanced for this topic, is something that I show my students that have been playing a couple of years, and I bring this up just out of the blue, and they're like, whoa, is that ever tricky? It's kind of reversing the concept of, instead of playing the shoulder on the quarter note and the tip on the eighth note, is to play the tip on the quarter note and the shoulder on the eighth note. So now you're accenting or playing louder on the ands. One and two and three and four and one and two and three and four and one and two, three and four and okay, so here was the original one playing the quarter notes on the shoulder, and then the tip with the ands. Here's the new one. So once you've practiced those four different concepts, try doing all four of them together, where you play just the tip, then just the shoulder, then the shoulder tip, then tip shoulder. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm talking about here. I do explain a lot of this, and I go into very full detail on my Molar Method Secrets DVD, but this is just like a quick little free lesson that I'm giving you guys here to have some fun with. And then feel free to take the beat to another level, add some bass drum, add some extra snare drums, but keep the hi-hat consistent. It's a pretty cool exercise. Okay, so I'm going to go through that, what I just talked about, and then I'm going to kind of improvise a little bit with the hat, but still trying to keep it in that eighth note realm, okay? One and two and three and four and... fun. It's a good basic practice. Once again, go back to the basics and really strengthen that. It's going to help for your studio playing, for some of you more advanced guys, and obviously for you teachers out there that are learning to get some basic concepts happening for your students. Do that. Go have fun with that, and we'll see you guys real soon. Take care.